Dr. Pinktonlovejoy here, man. You know, man, man, I've just come out of a heavy psychosis, man, and my schizophrenia, man, was playing up, man. But they gave me an antipsychotic needle a week ago, man, and I think it's kicking in, man, because, everything isn't making sense anymore, man. It's like the mathematical equation, man, isn't happening, man. You know that mathematical equation, man? Pi r squared, man. Make sure you got the cream. Can't have pie without cream, man. Now, you want to know a way to make a perfect circle? Because 22 divided by 7 is 3.19689 repeater. So it's imperfect. So what you do is you draw half a circle, because once you go over halfway, you go into imperfection. So you draw half a circle, point it in the mirror, and then the mirror reverse, because everything's backwards in a mirror, the other side of the circle will appear. So that's how you make perfect circles, man. Yeah. But yeah, this psychosis was a doozy, man. Fucking doozy. If you're gonna doozy on, doozy. My friend Stephanie, who is my friend, I realised she's going to write AI for ASIO, artificial intelligence, right? And yes, we are in a matrix, we're in a computer. Right, of all around you's fucking coded strings of mathematical equations of atoms, it's all in strings, and attached to every string is gravity. When you're out in space, you can have the strings of atoms in the coded mathematical sequences, but there won't be the G there, the big gravity, that won't be in space. Where every coded string on the planet has gravity added to that code, or the big G, man. But it's quite easy to understand. Like Stephanie, she goes to ASIO when she's 18. She's only nearly 16 now. I kind of made her grow up fast. I really trained her well, I taught her how to fix a car, taught her history, taught her geography, taught her warfare. Yeah, taught her all about the great scientists. And I taught her geometry, how to hack computers, how to write computer programs, how to pick your computer. So I've left a little, I call them memory riffs. So when she's older, and building the computer, the thinking computer called Genie, J-E-A-N-I or G-E-N-I, the computer Genie, the all-thinking computer, the Matrix, right? So I drop little hints to her to help her. I got the basic idea of how to do it with magnets and topaz crystal and electricity. It's not 0101 on off, it's 936. And if you go left with 936, it's infinity, and if you go right with 936, it's infinity that way too. So yeah, and I realised Stephanie wrote, she wrote all our programs. Like, you choose your program off Stephanie, or she writes it for you, or however it happens. She writes your destiny and your fate, you know. And before you're born, you go, yeah, man, I'll take that one. That'll be great to learn my life's lessons, learn my karma for my soul to excel in the school of souls in heaven, you know. So, yeah, so Stephanie creates the all-thinking computer. Now, the all-thinking computer is the matrix, the coded atoms, the strings of destiny, you know. It's all a mathematical equation, basically. And we've all got numbers above our heads. And when your time's up, your time's up. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so don't be afraid of death. Don't have no fear, you know. There's no point in worrying about it. When your time's up, your time's up. And when it's coming to you, it's coming to you. So, I don't know what happened to me. I've died 3 times so far. Drug overdose. When I committed suicide, taking tablets. And I think they murdered me on the Gold Coast. I'm not quite sure. But I keep coming back to life. Because there's a demon in me. When I was in Somalia as a soldier and I sat down with the elders and chewed chat, that's when the demon came into me. But he keeps bringing me back to life, so he's not that bad. But I'm pretty cool with that, you know, a bit demonic. You know, I've got nothing against Satan. Taking drugs, you're a Satanist, or if you drink alcohol, you're a Satanist. You're doing Satan things, you know, so he's not a bad guy, so don't spin out too much on old Satan. He's a metallurgist. He's also my big brother, like, from long ago, so... And Satan's only after the Philosopher's Stone. That's all he wants, being a metallurgist and an alchemist. Turn base metals into gold. That's what he wants, you know, so... Yeah, but... Yeah, Lucifer's a good guy too. He looks after the Anzac lest we forget flame. The angels only got kicked out of heaven because they wanted to have sex with each other, and God said no, so he cast them down to earth, Lucifer and the fallen angels. So they're not bad guys, you know, they just do what they got to do, you know. They're vampires. So, yeah, vampiric, soulless. Yeah, so you're in a computer program and, like, you're in the mini world. This whole universe is a mini world. Okay? Our solar system, the galaxy, the Milky Way is a mini-verse. Someone's ringing me. Yeah, we're in a mini-verse, and the big world, our mini-verse is in the computer of the spaceship in the big world. We're just a computer program, the whole universe. And it was done 6 billion years ago, the Big Bang. The Big Bang was done. Hang on, I gotta let the dog out. Ah! Yeah, the Big Bang happened 6 billion years ago. And as it spread out, it created space-time in 7 dimensions. And that was created in the big ship's computer, right? We're in a computer program. And the experiment, the Big Bang, was done in the ship's computer. Right? It's like a terabyte fucking explosion, you know, with memory and magnets, triangular magnets, Steph. Yeah, they made the universe, but it's only 1 minute in time travel. So 6 billion years ago to the big people in the spaceship, the big ship, computer's only a minute. So, you know, so it's like, it's nothing to them. You know, and they create this simulator, the 3D and the 4D and the 5D and the 6D and the 7th dimension. They create them. It's like the Great Tribulation. It's like a tribute. You know, the pantheon gods live in the 5th dimension. The leprechaun lives in the 7th dimension. You know, it's like, but once you get to the 7th dimension, you're smart enough to make the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. However you'd like to make them, you know what I mean? So, here's the catch. Here's the catch. Stephanie's brother, Jacob, is God. Right? He ends up working for ASIO as well. And ASIO have time travel because I gave it to him how to do it. Well, I gave him the ideas. So he's going to be a bit of a whiz kid and a scientist, old Jacob God. And he's going to time travel back 5 billion years and place the single living cell in a saltwater pool near the ocean. And then the single living cells are going to multiply and create oxygen, and then they're going to create other microbes and life on Earth. Then they're going to crawl out of the ocean and be plants and animals, and creating his parents, and they create him, he creates them. The tree of life. That's what Jacob's responsible for. Pretty much everything that's alive. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to understand. That's my pipe experience. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're in a computer simulator, a dream, a fucking virtual reality, man, you know, and you picked this life to teach you lessons, you know, and then you die when you've learned your lessons. That's how it works, you know, but I've reincarnated 72 times. I'm on my last incarnation. So, and then I go back to my real body, which is Atlantean on board the big people spaceship. I'm in the computer simulator. I volunteered to go in here into it 72 times throughout 6 billion year cycle. So yeah, but Stephanie made my program. She made my program that I'd meet a father in the army, we'd be best mates, he'd have his kids, Stephanie, and then she'd grow up to 15 and I'd start waking her up by telling her things that are strange, you know. So she wrote my program to wake her up and show her how to make AI. You know, drop all the hints in the world, you know. I don't know how she did it. I just know what she used, you know. I don't know how she created it. I couldn't sit down and do it. She has to live the timeline till she's 18 and working for ASIO that she'll work it out. And by the time she gets to ASIO, they'll have all the tools and they know she's coming anyway because they got fucking time travel. When you go to work for ASIO, they know you're coming, okay? Especially the future ASIO, okay? They watch the past. And yes, you've been watched. Well, it is just a fucking movie in a computer simulator. All right, gotta fuck off. Always bet on black, man.